Alright, hey guys, it's Markel. Welcome back to the EWRL AI series here for Rockingham. Race 18 of 30. We got this race and two more before the chase begins. You got three races to get into the top 10 in points. Everybody equal everything now, you know? It's been like that since like race 9 or something like that. Just give me a second. I'm going to share the stream while it starts, and then we'll get into it. Put it in the two chats like normal. And then on here, whether people like it or not. Alright, we got 140 laps though here at Rockingham. But going back into it, your points, Sheldon leads Jon Mickey over 24 points and 59 over Kyle Lingerfelt. And then everybody else is basically solidified in, I guess, but not really. Anywhere from, I think, 4th to 10th could lose their top 10 spot. Because from Mike, who is in 10th, Markel is 4 points out, Landen 8. Kyle in 13th, 10 points out. Miz 17 and 14th. And then Brian Glennon 23 points out in 15th. I think anybody that's 22nd and up can probably easily get in. It's gonna be a little bit more of a stretch from David Culpepper in 3rd and back. Like Malenko even can 129 out, but he has to win literally these last three, and everybody else has to do horrible. So it's more than likely he's out, unfortunately. But we'll go from there and see what happens. As I'm gonna get race labs going while they start qualifying, because I forgot to do that. Open that one, flags, and head to head. And then trading paints is open. Because we're gonna put it on TV too, because that's usually the better camera. As we'll see how many people load up today. As of right now, it looks like a lot are not. We'll just find Emerson again. There we go. And then we'll go through it. Yeah, trading paints is open. Okay. Like none of the paints are loaded. Oh, there we go. Just took a while. It looks like Ben might be in pole here today. Yeah, it's just taking a while for the paints to load in. The 15 might not load in. Looks like Malenko might not be. Your pole sitter might not be loading in. I mean, a lot of people aren't. Alright, Ben did. 24 didn't. So you'll have the occasional few that did not. Alright, we're going to get on into the race here for 140 laps here at Rockingham. Pole sitter actually looked like it's now Devin, as he got his second lap in there. Actually, it changed a lot after everybody's first lap.
Up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Our pole sitter is Devin Smith in 95. Elijah starts 2nd. 3rd, Gerald. 4th, Emerson. 5th, Brian Glennon. 6th, Coen. 7th, Malenko. 8th, Adam. 9th is Dylan Rash, and 10th, Markel in the 42. TV2. For for drivers on the cut, you got the 21, 20, 42, 48, 24, 3, 27. And basically anybody from 4th to, I'm going to say about 16th, really have a chance to get points, win or lose. There's a way to go green here, as I'm pretty sure there's 2 pace laps. Points leader in the 69, Sheldon starts 23rd. Jon the 18, who's 2nd, starts
Green, green, green.
22nd, and 3rd is 25th, so they're all back there together. As we're green here at Rockingham, Devin Smith gets out to the lead, clear of the 15 of Elijah. So we're going to go back to Emerson, who's battling the 27 of Brian Glennon here. So he gets clear. Brian Glennon goes up the track, and the yellow is going to be out. The 17, the Coen. Larry gets involved. If I can find the 17, there's the 17. Got ping-ponged all around there. We'll see what happened with him. Is fighting the 27. The 27 just comes up the track into the corner there. 17 just spins around. 22, 13, Mike plows in. The 20 has no hood now. Larry goes up into the wall. We'll find the 00 now. Let's see what, oh, him and Brian Glennon, they're still wrecking after. Watch the 00 Larry here as he tries to come down pit road. It's the 27. Looks like they hit the barrels going in. Let's go look at the 27 here. He also, with the damage that he got there, tried to come in. Almost hits the 21, and Ben hits the barrels though coming on the pit road. It's the 00 Larry plows into him. Looks like the 47 also gets in there. We're going to go on board at the 20 because he lost his hood through this incident. Go back to cockpit now. Let's see this one, the 20, and he just goes right under 17, flipping him over as 00 Larry just flies on in there. And your race leader, I think, is still the 95, but we'll see. Emerson 2nd, Adam 3rd. So that's probably going to make, yeah, the 47's already lapped down from his damage, same with the 27, 17, 00, and possibly the 20 of Mike. Markel 4th, it looks like. I think the 15 pitted. So we'll see if we get any green flag runs here. As we wait to go back green here after the first yellow of the day, right away in lap 1. Yes. Actually, we'll go through it a little bit. So Devin Smith is 1st, Emerson 2nd, 3rd, Adam 4th, Markel 5th, the 37, Joshua Abney. 6th is Causey. 8th, Andrew St. Clair. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 7th, Andrew St. Clair, sorry. 8th, Landen. 9th, the 22, Logan. And 10th, Luis in the 7. Points leader, Sheldon up to 11th. Jesse's 12th. 13th is Dan Parke. And then the rest of your field. A couple bubble drivers. Ben, who's 10th in points right here. Dan, your top 10 in points. Points are in the description if you want to see. You're 5th in points. And this race just started. As the first wreck of the day took out a decent amount of people. 4 on the bottom. Kyle looked like he had damage and 1 lap down a little bit. It looks like Smith, or Zimmerman, also did. Smith is leader, sorry. Looks like the 13 also got damage. We are alive. As we're getting ready to go back green here this lap. Pace car pulls off. Smith has control of the field. Emerson on the outside. Green flag is out. Emerson gets a decent start to stay with the 95 of Devin Smith. Looks like Landen goes way up the track back here. They're possibly going to be 3 wide with the 48. A lot of 3 wide in the back. We're watching Landen here as Smith gets out to lead over Emerson. Sheldon 69 also on that bottom lane. As he's going to be back here with Dan, trying to get around the 69. Going into, I think it's 3 and 4 here, sorry. 2 in the 48 touched a little bit there coming off the track, and Max almost gets turned in the back. Oh, the 2 Richardson gets put in the wall with Sheldon in the 69. Points leader having a bad day. The 18 of Jon might have gotten damage.
The yellow flag is
Sheldon hits the barrels, and something happened on the front with the 2 of Richardson. A lot of people not having good days here. Richardson also looks like he hit the wall before. Comes down, hits the 11 of Malenko. Looks like the 1 of Faron just plows into him. And then we'll go back to Sheldon. Sheldon ended up hitting the barrels back here, trying to come down pit road after hitting the wall and everything. Looks like Jon, he made it to pit road, but Sheldon couldn't. We'll go up here. I think Malenko is involved. Yep, Malenko has damage now. We'll just go back to everybody towards the front. Back to the 95 of Smith and see what happens. Pit-wise. And this is going to probably be a caution fest. Emerson decides to stay out. Markel pits. Emerson's going to be your new race leader. And we are on 35% fuel now, so we can have at least a couple green flag pit stops in the races that are, usually have no yellows. So we should be able to see more. That's probably why some people are trying to do strategy here. But let's see if Smith comes out first from having the pole. And it actually looks like he will not. Elijah in the 15 and Max both beat him off the pit road. And we're going to go up to Emerson, who is your race leader. And we'll go through the rundown of the field here before we go back green. We'll cross the line this time by. Because we're on lap 10 of 140 here. So Emerson's first. God damn it. Yeah, we're going to wait. Because we're still by pit road. Emerson's first. Adam second. Third is Causey. Fourth, Andrew St. Cyr. Fifth is Jesse in the 16. Sixth is Logan. Seventh is Landen. Eighth, Dan. Ninth, Patrick. And 10th, Jacob Zala, your top 10. Right in the bubble, the 42 of Markel. He ended up pitting, so he's back. Where the hell? He's back in the 19th. Same with the 21 of Ben, who's 21st. We should be double filing this time by. As a double file up here, 1 to go now. Adam's gonna have the outside line. Emerson inside. Causey, Anderson core. Jesse, Logan, Landen in 8th. Dan back there in the high line in 8th, sorry. Landen 7th. Patrick, and then Jacob runs out your top 10. You got 3 people still on pit road fixing damage. You got David, Larry, and Coen. Hello everybody that is or isn't in the stream, who's coming in and popping in and out. It's getting ready to go back green here. A lot of people on pit road for damage fixing. We've had a couple decently big wrecks so far. The first one was major, where the 17 decided to flip over and over. So, and they also took out the 20 and Mike, who is still somehow in lead lap, I think with no hood. We'll go check that 20 car in a little bit. And these guys do not have any fast repairs. Pace car pulls off, and we're green here at Rockingham again. Adam gets off to a good start, actually beats the 51s to the line. But Emerson has the inside line, which usually prevails here, it seems like. A lot of people hitting the apron back here, as we're going to see, watch the middle of the pack. 32 hits the wall. Mike almost wrecked again back there. As we're going to keep watching everybody back here. Markel gets held up from the 32, he's trying to pit, probably. 18 pits, 32 gets down on the pit road. Too many people on pit road. Landen on the bottom there, as they're about 3 wide in front of them. We're going to go back towards the front here, as long as they don't wreck too bad. Emerson, still your race leader with Adam, Causey, Jacob, Elijah, and Logan. As it resets, as the 95 of Smith almost, your pole sitter almost goes up into the wall there. It's all very close to each other, as there's, look like the 24 and the 7, yep, they're still hitting each other back here. 7's in the wall. Luis not having a good day, as he's trying to get the pit road. He's going to hit the barrels, and he's stuck now. He's going to hit the toe, but there's no yellow. That he's off the track. Emerson, though, hanging on to the lead over Adam at the moment. About 0.3 of a second here. Causey 4th, or Causey 3rd, sorry. It looks like Jacob has gotten to 4th. Oh my lord, with fucking people on pit road, that's going to be annoying. Jon coming off pit road again. We're going to see if Adam can get to Emerson here at all. And maybe we'll have a decent...
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, yellow's here. We're going to see what it's for. And it looks like it's for the 42 and Markel here. Looks like him and Devin Smith had a problem. Or Devin Zimmerman had a problem. Markel on the high side. And it looks like they just come together, and the 42 just looks like he broke the suspension or something. As we go to your the 51 of Emerson, your race leader. Longest green flag run so far, so we're going to have some pit stops. The 15 Elijah stays out. Not good for the 42 Markel, though. He's one of the bubble drivers. He did not need a bad race here today. This is probably just going to be a race of survival. I think Elijah might have been the... nope, looks like Smith also stayed out. Another bubble driver having problems. The 32 Gerald has no hood on pit road. Not a good day for a lot of drivers here. It's about half the field involved already in one. Emerson still comes out first off of pit road, but he's not the race leader. It looks like the 8 of Lingerfelt got his lap back. Alright, there we go. I was like, am I on the pace car? Didn't realize I was. Lap car is now pitting, so Jon pits. As we wait to go back green again, as I'm pretty sure this is the third yellow. Because they somehow decide to wreck almost every couple laps by wrecking him. But as for the points, we'll take a look and see where bubble drivers are. So let's look at the first three in the chase, the 8th, 9th, and 10th cars. 51 of Emerson just pitted. He's back to 5th actually right now after pitting. The 21 of Ben looks like he's 3rd right now in 9th place in points. The 20 of Mike, fortunately he has no hood, but he is in 11th. The first three out. Markel in the 42. Just brought out that last yellow. He's back to 21st and is probably going to lose more positions as we get back double file here. Elijah's going to be race leader and Smith going to be 2nd. Landen in 12th in points. The 48 car is 4th. So he's having a good run. That's going to help bring him back into it. And the 24 Kyle Petrie. The 24 looks to be still on the lead lap, 17th, but I think he had a little bit of damage. But he's only 10 points out. And the 3 of Miz. The 3 of Miz, 24th, 4 laps down, not having a good day. Let's get ready to go back green here. Elijah first, Smith 2nd, Ben Parke, Landen, Emerson, Causey, Jacob, Adam, Patrick, and Jesse top 10. 20 Mike does have a hood now, but he's probably got major. We're back green here. The 15 gets out to a good start. Smith doesn't really get a good one this time. First one of fresh tires, the 51 of Emerson, so let's see what he could do. They're going to probably wreck in the back, it looks like already. That was close. It looks like they all saved it. We'll watch Dan here, who's 12th. He's in the mix of everything. Landen being put 3 wide on those old tires. Three wide in front of him with the 21 and 88. Looks like Emerson's having problems on the bottom of the 51 back here. He's in 10th. 3 wide in front of him. Sounds like somebody's spitting in the back. We'll see who it was. No yellow, but there's 3 and 6 are stuck on the track. And there's the yellow. Leader is still Elijah. But we'll go back, find the 3 of Miz. It looks like he was now involved, unfortunately, again. We'll see what happened here. The 6, they just squished each other. Max gets involved, hard into the wall there. They just all got stuck on the track there. Race leader is the 15. As they wait for this yellow period again. And if anybody is in the stream, let me know what I could do to make the series better. We're not gonna stick with the cups, or the cup series will still be in it for when I do season 2. But I'm thinking about doing a multi-series, or doing cup, truck, and Xfinity. Probably gonna be like 14 cars in each series, or 13, depending on how many people sign up. Because I will cap out each series at 14, because that'll be enough to keep it that way. And it looks like Lingerfelt in the 8 gets another lap back, and he will be back on the lead lap again. I don't think anybody pitted, but maybe they are this time. But if you have any suggestions of how long of races you guys want, how many races you want in the season, because I'm going to do the multi-class series if you want just road courses, or if you just want ovals, or if you want them to mix up both again. There will always be short tracks and plate tracks too, or you just do everything. We'll just see how it goes. Or I can do an endurance series, like maybe like 4 or 6 hour races or something, and just have fun with it. Because I could do a 24-hour one, I just wouldn't commentate the whole thing and just go do other stuff while that was going on. I don't know, I think it would be fun. In my opinion. Maybe not everybody else's. And I think we should be getting the 1 to go sign here. I think Emerson in the 51 decided to pick because he's back to, or no, he had problems on the last restart. Alright, we're double file here again. Lap 28 of 140. It's going to be a long race here with these yellows. But if we can get at least 1 or 2 green flag runs, we might be okay, but who knows? Elijah starts first. Smith, was the pole sitter, back in the second. Causey third, Adam fourth, fifth is Dylan, sixth Jesse, seventh Ben, eighth Mike, ninth Dan, and 10th Emerson. As we're gonna go back, we're gonna just watch the 14 car, Dylan here on the restart.
Green, green, green.
As he's in the middle of the pack a bit. He also has the bottom line, as you can see. They're gonna go 3 wide back here with the 20 and 16. And Dylan in the 14 back here. Elijah gets out to a decent race lead as Mike puts the 16 in the wall. We're going to go towards the back of the pack here where they're going to be 3 wide. The 16 of Jesse. Nowhere to really go as he's trying to pit. We're going to watch Lingerfelt here, third in points, see what happens with him. About up here where Emerson is. A lot of people on pit road, so if they keep wrecking, it's not going to be good. We watch Patrick in the 77 as he's 3 wide with Dan and Emerson now. Emerson gets put in the wall there. He might hit the pit now. For some reason the AI is no matter if they hit the wall a little bit, they usually pit. Looks like Emerson will have to, but they're 3 wide back here with Malco, Kyle, and Ben. 3 wide. Ben almost gets clipped by Malco there. There's a 3 wide again. John though comes back out on the track underneath the 00 Larry. Looks like we might get some green flag racing here for once. We're gonna go look at the lead. Oh my Larry. Said we're gonna go look at the lead battle here. Adam now about 3/10 of a second back from the 15 of Elijah. It's Causey in the third. Smith has fallen to fourth. Landen though up into fifth. But will Adam here be able to take the race lead away from the 15 of Elijah? Looks like he might be able to, as he's now up to a 10th behind the 15. As they're coming off a 2 now, and the 15 pulls away a little bit here. Now it looks like Causey might be able to get a run here on the 19 of Adam, or the 48 of Landen going to get one on Causey here. Landen goes to the inside of the 88. Can't get it to stick as Adam goes a little high, trying to get a run on the 15 here. Looks like nobody can get a run on each other at the moment. Adam, though, gets the run down the front straightaway, looking to the inside of the 15 of Elijah, cannot get there. Landen goes high behind on Causey. As we go back towards the back of the pack here, Emerson battling the 47 of David Culpepper, who is 28 laps down in that 47. It's basically we just now wait for pit stops here. Will Adam have the longer run car, or will Causey or Landen over the 15 of Elijah? Elijah in the 15 decides to pit here. So that hands your lead over to Adam, as Landen now trying to go around the 88 of Causey again. So we wait to see when Adam decides to pit here. Adam does not pit, Landen doesn't. Not really sure how many laps they can go. They got about, everybody in the top 3 are within a second of the leader. And you go back to Dylan, who's about 1.6 seconds back. There's Jon on him. But Jon looks like he's probably got the fresher tires at the moment. Ben just came off of pit road. Looks like he pitted. Will any of the top 3 pit this time? Does not look like it. Adam still stays out 0.5 of a second over Landen and Causey. Let's go on board with the 48 here for a little bit. You want to go, guy? We'll just go. As he's getting passed by the 18 of Jon, who does have fresh tires. Same with Ben in the 21. I mean, I don't think they're racing for position. No, they are not. But Ben has way fresher tires, and they're going to try to get around Causey here now in 3 and 4. Ben can do it. This might help them get. They're going to put the Causey 3 wide on the front straight. This might allow Lane to be able to get side by side with the 88, but the 18 of Jon to Causey's outside now. Another one coming off the pit road. It looks like that might be. Yep, that's Malenko in the 11 now. Pushes Causey high. Landen now to the inside. Couldn't get there though. Back on TV2 now. Adam now pulls away at about 1.3 second lead. Landen is still hounding the 88 of Causey. But now Dylan Rash in the 14 starting to get into this picture as Landen now goes high. Can't get the run. $15 of Elijah after pitting is 12th place at the moment with all the people that have wrecked during this race. You just don't want to be stuck that one lap down. I hit the wrong thing. Looks like Adam in the 19 pits that hands the lead over to Causey here at the moment. As long as they don't wreck, as the 16 splits the 47 and 88 right there. Causey hangs on to the race lead at the moment over Landen. I think Causey's going to pit this time. Yes, he is. Landen now gets relinquished the lead. for the moment here, the 48 leading some laps here today now. Or is he going to end up hitting this time before he gets to lead one? Actually, I think he got to lead the last one, sorry. Now it's a second lead over 77 to Patrick for Landen. Landen does continue to keep going. A lot of people on pit road. Patrick to throw second, 1.1 seconds back. Only five on the lead lap at the moment. 3 now with Lingerfelt. Looks like everybody else is pitted but the top 3. I think Landen's gonna be. Nope. Not yet. Patrick not pitting yet either. Lingerfelt still, got his lap back that last yellow. He's up on the third. He's just hoping for another yellow to trap everybody else a lap down now. So got less than 100 to go. We're hitting lap 50 here this time by. We got about 70 to go. Landen still stays out for another lap. Patrick also stays out. What about the 8 Lingerfelt? Yep, he's still out on the track. Should be a fairly quick race now that we're kind of through the yellow stage of it when they're all bunched up in the beginning. What about Patrick? Is he catching it all? Doesn't really look like it. Lingerfelt was definitely slower than both of them that last lap by a second. I think Landen's pitting this time by, and he is. What about the 77? Patrick still stays out for another lap here. I think 8 Lingerfelt might have pitted. Looks like it. The last one to pit looks like it's going to be the 77. This is going to...
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, never mind. The yellow is out. Patrick stays out on the track here, though. I think. Unless he's just going to pit coming to the yellow, which would be stupid. I don't know what the yellow is for, but we'll figure it out. And it looks like it's the 32 of Gerald. Well, this is going to put a wrench into... Oh, and the 77, your race leader just hit him. The 77 is going to have damage. That's going to put Lingerfelt into the race lead. We're going to see what happens to the 32. 32 is racing Coen and Adam here. Just gets hit by 17 of Coen, who's already so many laps down, and then 11 of Malenko also hit him there. 32 just sits stuck on the track on the bottom. Now we go back to, I think it's now Lingerfelt who's the race leader, as he's coming to pit road here. I have no, yeah, it's Lingerfelt on lead lap. By himself. I mean, I think so many people are going to get a wave around here. We're going to stick with Lingerfelt and see what happens. You only got about, it looks like 14 on the lead lap, but I have no clue. Your race leader was the 77 Patrick, but hit, what's his name? Or it might be Elijah, your race leader now, because I just saw him go around. Waiting to see on confirmation of what iRacing is going to be the race leader here. It looks like it will still be the 8 of Lingerfelt over the 15 of Elijah here. And Elijah pits, so maybe everybody's lapped down. To the 8 of Lingerfelt. Somebody had to get a lap back here. I think it might have been the 15 of Elijah. I think these guys in front are taking a wave around. The 42, 48, 7, 14, and 13. Gonna put Landen and it looks like Dylan back on the lead lap if they take the wave around here. That yellow put a wrench into everything there. Not a good day for a lot of people here. If you're one lap down, you're basically having a good race. To be honest, if you're not double-digit laps down, you're probably having a decent race. You're at least top 20. Or top 19. So Lingerfelt is the race leader. It's a bunch of people getting wave rounds at the moment. I think there's one more. The 13 might have to get his. Yep. And it's just double file with however iRacing did it now. Yep, so it's Lingerfelt and then Elijah should be. I mean, Elijah's second, but he's probably in the last car on the inside line. Along with those guys that got the wave rounds. So Lingerfelt, I think Lingerfelt just got a free win with everything that's happened. But you never know, yellows can breed yellows. I was doing it in the beginning of this race, and some people will get their laps back then. I'm not going to go through the... I mean, you can Lingerfelt, Elijah, Landen, Dylan, Smith, Logan, Adam, Ben, Dan, and Kyle, top 10. We're back green. Here is Lingerfelt. Pretty sure 1.5 second lead over Elijah, who's all the way behind everything that's going to go on here in the middle of the pack. As we just wait to see what happens back here. As we're watching the 2 of Ritchison, who's last up on the high line, and there it is.
The yellow flag is
21
out.
of Ben gets turned around. I think there's more happening at the 42, the 19, the 22. Major wrecks happening again. We'll go see what happened with the 21 of Ben first. It was like he just squeezed up into Adam here possibly, or is it going to happen in front of him? Nope, the 22 Logan on the bottom. He's just going around. Dan hits him. And then we go find the 19 of Adam here. Something happened up here. He had major damage to 42. Markel just hits him. Logan was trying to pit. Adam loses his front end. Does anything else happen up here? I don't think so. Yep, and that looked to be it. But major damage and a lot of contenders here. Lingerfelt still hold on to his race lead as he pits. If Elijah stays out, he'll be the leader. Which I don't know if he did. I think Elijah's right there coming out of pit road. Major wreckfest. I thought Elijah, yep, he's about to pit. So Lingerfelt still the race leader. Landen and Dylan got their laps back, you know, staying, you know, getting the wave around there. So they're now officially on the lead lap. They get to come pit and they should be able to start towards the front. I don't know who gets the lap back this time. We gotta wait for everything to cycle and see. But your top 2 right here, the 8, the 15, and there's the 48 of Landen. 1, 2, 3. Why is everybody pitting this? I don't understand. What the fuck's happening here? Okay. Apparently we're all pitting again. Well, now we wait to see who the race leader is. I think they all just came in for a splash of fuel for some reason. Right now it's showing Dylan the race leader. Let's go find the 14. There's Dylan. He might actually be your race leader. And I think we got 5 on the lead lap. The 14, the 8, 15, 48, and 95. Emerson 1 lap down. As we wait to see what happens here. Oh, Emerson gets the lap back, I can see, because he's going around everybody in the high side. As it's letting all the lead lap cars, I think, come to the front. I have no clue what's going on here. Or maybe Emerson's just the first one to lap down. But we are going green here this time by. Lingerfelt stuck on the high side behind Max, I think it is. David. So Dylan and Landen starting on the inside, 1 and 2. Sorry for the green flag. Lingerfelt not in a good position. Same with the 15 of Elijah. Green flag's out. The 47 David tried to jump it there. Emerson trying to get his lap back as we watch Lingerfelt in the 8 over here. So he's stuck on the high line. He's trying to get around everybody. Can't. Dylan though hangs on to the race lead over the 14 of Landen. Elijah also back up in the 3rd down there. It looks like Dylan's going to pull away with the race lead here. Emerson chasing him. 37 of Abney almost goes around there. Dylan pulls away over the 48 of Landen. 32 Gerald stuck into the pit barrels again. Everybody's stacked up here in the back. God damn it, with everybody in pit road. There goes Malika nearly getting turned down the back straightaway. He's gonna hit the pit. Back to Lingerfelt in 4th up here. Trying to get around the 47 of David Culpepper, who is 27th at the moment. Many laps down. Dylan might now have the win. Unless another yellow comes out here later in the race. Elijah back up in the 3rd. Landen up in the 2nd. He's going to sit on board, or sit on with Landen here for a little bit. See if he could track down the 14 to Dylan now. They got a bunch of lap cars in between them. Only 5 on the lead lap. Emerson just trying to stay the first one a lap down. Somebody hit the wall behind Landen. It also could come down to pit stops too. Whoever pits first could win, whoever pits the latest could. I don't know how it works with iRacing. Like NR, it seems like if you pit the latest, you're gonna get the lead. On lap 69 and 140 here. About 2.8 seconds back from Dylan Rash. Losing a lot of time here. Dylan also though has clear track versus Landen. Lingerfelt though trying to close in on the 15 of Elijah here. for third place. He was faster than the 15 the last time by. And Rockingham does not like people. Malenko now trying to get around the outside of Lingerfelt here. And Malenko, I'm not sure where he's in 15th, 11 laps down. Probably just pit and got fresher tires that came out not too long ago. So we'll just go back to Dylan in the 14. Who's getting passed by Luis now here. Possibly. This turned into a pretty boring race now. Looks like Smith decided to pit or has damage because he's now 2 laps down. We'll see what happened with the 95. Looks like he might have hit the wall. Yeah, it looks like he had problems with somebody there. Oh no, he just hit the wall. Decided to come and pit and smoke the tires coming in. Yep, there it is. Sheldon hit the back of him too. And that's why Smith is not on the lead lap no more. As we go back to the 14 and Dylan. Race leader is he's still battling the 7 of Luis. That puts Emerson into the top 5. Kyle Petrie in the 6th. Both a lap down. Along with Anderson, Causey, and Dan. So if you're top 9, you're having a good day. If you're top 11, you're having a decent day. If you're double digits, like I said, you've been involved in a lot of damage, car wrecks. It's not been a good day for a lot of people. There comes Malenko trying to get a lap back from the 14 of Dylan here. And does Malenko now 10 laps down. Dylan still about 4.3 seconds over Landen. Lingerfelt up into 3rd, got around Elijah. As he's now trying to chase down Landen. As we wait to see when Dylan pits here. I think causey might have pitted. It looks like he decided to drop a couple positions there. maybe they're just battling because he's about 0.3 of a second from Dan. I think Elijah might have pit. He's about 18.4 seconds back now. We'll go catch up with the 15 here for a second. Maybe he got damage. I think he's just pitted. Yep, looks like he just decided to pit. Let's go back live and see where Dylan is. What he's doing. Dylan's deciding to pit this time by. Will Landen stay out? He does. Landen's gonna go lead another lap. It looks like Lingerfelt stays out too. So we're gonna go catch up with the 48 and 8. Landen playing the long game here. Same with Lingerfelt. I think Landen's pitting this time by. He's low into 3 and 4. Yep, Landen pits. Lingerfelt pits. Gonna watch Landen's pit stop and see what happens. Where will the 14 come out compared to these guys? And you cannot see a damn thing from this camera angle. There you go. So we get to see when Dylan gets around him. Lingerfelt though, possibly gonna get him off of pit road. Nope, ends up braking for the 48. Gonna lose time though because of it. There's the 15 to 14. They're way ahead of these guys. But Elijah, I mean, forgot Elijah had damage, but Dylan though back to the race lead now. About 7.7 seconds ahead of Landen here at the moment. As long as they don't get damaged, these guys have a top 3 solidified. And Dan, you don't suck. You're 6th. I know you're a lap down, but you're 6th. Looks like Elijah's gonna go a 2nd lap down here, possibly, as Dylan's right behind him. Dylan, though, almost hits the 19 of Adam there. Looks like Lingerfelt and Landen are battling back here. We'll watch this for a little bit. At least there's a battle on the lead lap, which is surprising. Landen over Lingerfelt, they also did come in together. Lingerfelt almost passed him on pit road there too. It's about 49 laps to go here. They're catching up to slow lap traffic here at the moment. Lingerfelt stuck behind the 16 and 47. Somebody screeched the brakes there. You saw the white smoke. Lingerfelt just stuck on the high line now. There's nowhere to go. Now another car coming out from the pits underneath him. This is not going to help the 8's problem here. The situation, I should say, not problem. What about Landen here? Jesus Christ. Landen about 8 seconds from Dylan now. I'm thinking we'll have one more pit stop probably. And then we'll go to the end. Landen was about 0.5 of a second faster than Dillon that last time by. Landen, though, does have clear track at the moment, and maybe Dillon doesn't. At that time, they were about even. Landen possibly going to get passed by Luis here. You know, he was faster than Dillon the last time by again. Stuck behind Sheldon now, though. There's a 3 wide. Get clear at the 69. He was catching Dillon, but now that traffic has hindered him. Still about 0.2 faster than last time lap somehow. But here comes Lingerfelt, though. But he's now stuck behind the 69. As for the points lead, Sheldon down to 25th. Second place Jon up in the 10th, and Lingerfelt third at the moment. It's going to get close to see who's going to be the regular season champ before the chase starts. Landon about 6.7 seconds behind Dillon now. Still catching, about 0.4 faster again. Remember, he does have fresher tires, as he pitted way after Dillon. Same with Lingerfelt. But the same thing's going to keep happening every time they pit. Or if they have to pit one more time, they got to chase him down, though, on the last stint done. It is under 40 to go now. Will it be green to the end, or will there be another yellow? I'm thinking Landen and Lingerfelt don't want another yellow, as they're catching up to the 14 here. Still about 1/10 faster than the 14 that time by. Dillon is all by himself, about 5.9 seconds now. Let's wait to see what happens. There can be anybody can jump up to 12th place. There's like 5 people on the 11 laps down. Malico Smith, and that actually just happened. Malico lost position to Smith. Brian Glennon, Max, and Andrew Sinclair there. 3 people 14 laps down. And everything else is just everybody's random laps down. I do think there's one more pit stop though, to the end. I think Dylan's coming now. Oh, maybe not. It's just Miz pitting with Mike in front of him also. And this should be, like I said, the final one to the end of the race. Dylan trying to put Elijah a second lap down. He was about a tenth faster than Landen that time by. Landen though a tenth faster that time. He also might be in traffic now. Maybe they don't have to pit again. About 30 to go here. Lap 110 and 140. I think we've had a decent amount of leaders though today with all the random shit that's happened. Next season we'll be doing bonus points for people who lead a lap overall. Here comes Smith behind Dylan, who's already pitted. I'm pretty sure. And Dylan's pitting here. There goes Landen to get a lap led again with Lingerfelt right next to him. People who are a lap down here and kind of get a lap back on the cycle are hoping for a yellow. Emerson's not though, he's back on the pit road. As they wait for Dylan. Dylan comes off a pit road now. Landen and Lingerfelt will probably go to about, I'm thinking like 120 because they seem to go a decent amount of laps that Dylan did last time. We'll go find those guys. Oh, Lingerfelt's on pit road. What about the 48? Oh yeah, I think Landen pitted too. Yes, he did. Where's Dylan compared to these guys? Already on the back straight. Oh wait, maybe not. They're coming off of pit road. Maybe they just took a splash and go. Dylan to the line. He is your race leader by about 8 seconds. Or something like that. And this is one shittier. After all the yellows. '17's almost 100 laps down. After flipping and then coming out and causing another wreck. 32, who's caused 2 wrecks, is 31st. 42 just got caught up in them. Coming around 20 to go here for Dylan. Looks like this 95 of Smith is pitting again. I feel like that's a really early pit stop. That he probably shouldn't even have the pit. Lingerfelt, looks like Landen had problems. Or not, they're just fighting. That's just 9.5 seconds behind the race leader. Nonetheless, still a battle for second. As we continue to watch this battle, as Dylan continues to dominate the rest of this race. Three wide on the back straightaway between these guys. That was close. Markel in the 42 pit there. 10 laps to go for Dylan. A lot of lap traffic now between the 8 and 48. Landen sends it in there as Lingerfelt goes up the track. Here comes Sheldon underneath the 48 of Landen. Landen back underneath Lingerfelt now for the second position here. They're touched a little bit. Going side by side. 47 David Culpepper has nowhere to go. Oh, and the 47 gets put in the wall there. And he stops right in front of Landen. I think he's trying to get the pit road. He gets there. Is he going to hit the barrels? Almost. I'm going to go back to your race leader, the 14, wherever he is. There's Dylan. Around the 12 Anderson core. That's 6 laps to go now. Five to go for the 14 of Dylan. Four laps to go now. Tenth position at the moment is Devin Smith over Malenko. Four of them on the lead lap can get into the top 10 here. This time by coming to 3 to go for the 14 of Dylan Rush. Three to go for Dylan Rush here in the 14 car. A lot of people on fresh tires behind him now. Coming to 2 to go for the 14. 2 to go for Dylan Rush. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by no one. Dylan comes down the backside that went on last time for Thunder Valley. In the 3 and 4 here. Comes off of 4. Dylan's going to get a win here in the season. This might help him get towards the chase. And what about the 8 and 48? There's the 8 of Lingerfelt coming home in second. Third, the 48, Landen. Dan's going to get fourth. Fifth, Causey. Sixth, Emerson, it looks like. Seventh, Kyle Petrie. Eighth, Elijah. Ninth, Jon. And 10th, Devin Smith. I think everybody's finished their lap now. Yep. So the race results are official. Last place, Coen, 97 laps down. Markel's not going to help him being 33rd this race. Nope, we don't need that, but let's let this come out. And for this, the race, Dylan led 78 of the 140. Lingerfelt led 6, Landen led 9, causey led 1, Emerson led 8, 19 for Elijah, 8 for Devin Smith, 9 for Adam Gardner, 2 for Petrie. So we had 14 lead changes. And then for the next track we are going to, we'll see you guys next time at Watkins Glen Boot for the full track. Not the full track, but with the boot, you know, for 45 laps.